There have been 3 more PFI activists who have now been arrested by the Nizamabad police, and a PFI activist by the name of Sheikh Shadullah, who has allegedly confessed to the police that the PFI's main agenda is luring innocent Muslim youth and radicalize them to use them for anti-social activities across the country. Now, this has been the plan. Their conspiracy actually also to spread communal unrest across the country, and this is now being said where one of the PFI activists who was arrested by the Nizamabad police for giving at least a physical training to 200 Muslim youth, and the police have also claimed that they have recovered some incriminating material and literature and provocative material from the said accused. Let me straight away go across to Somit. Somit, more details on the arrest and what all has been recovered, and what exactly is the alleged confession being made by them?
Well, actually, it's a sensational confession. It was by the PFI activist Sadullah. Actually, he was arrested after, police have arrested an instructor. Actually, he was taken into custody on 4th of July for training 200 PFI activists, and, arms and sticks and knives. All these nunchucks, all these, weapons have been provided to them for training, physical training, and also.
Even Varangal training with them. So then select చేసుకొని అక్కడ ఎవరైతే ఎక్కువ మనోభావాలకు గురై ఉంటారు కదా, ఏదైతే అతివాదం తర్వాత అగ్రెసివ్గా ఉండే మతోన్మాదంతో ఎక్కువ మంది పిల్లలను సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని వారికి టోటల్గా దీనిపైన వారిని ఇంకా రెచ్చగొట్టే విధంగా వారికి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చి వారిని ఒక ముసుగులో, అంటే ఈ ఫండింగ్ వచ్చే ముసుగు కూడా ఫండింగ్ కూడా ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేయకుండా, ఫండింగ్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది ఎట్లా పోతుంది కూడా చాలా సీక్రెట్గా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నారు. మనకు దొరికిన ఆధారాలపైన వీటిపైన 141, 22 under section 120A, 120B, 153A, 141.
Samit, coming back to you on that, I believe that was the police speaking at length on the issue. We'll just quickly try and understand what they have been saying. But so far, how many arrests that have happened in this case?
Well, till now 4 has been arrested, and 30 have been booked by the police under 11 sections of IPC, and also 200 members are yet to be identified, and the police are trying to identify them because they have also noticed that people from Andhra Pradesh and also neighboring states, they have arrived in Telangana, in Nizamabad, to take this PFI training. So, however, in a confession, a sensational confession, we can say he has clearly said that we are luring normal Muslim youth who are really active in the religion. We are radicalizing them. We are putting ideology to fight against other religions inside their mind.
I believe the CP Nizamabad has also spoken on this, Swamit. We'll just quickly listen into his reaction, then come back to you on that provocation nail that has now been stuck on the PFI with these multiple arrests happening.
మార్ణయాలు సమకూర్చుకుంటున్నారు. ఇంట్లో ఎవరైనా శత్రువు అంటే శత్రువు ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఎవరైనా అరెస్ట్కి వచ్చినా కానీ, లేకుంటే ఏమైనా గొడవలు అయినప్పుడు కానీ అవైలబుల్గా కత్తులు, తర్వాత కర్రలు, తర్వాత ఏదైతే ట్రైనింగ్ చేయబడ్డ నాంజాక లాంటి వస్తువులు, తర్వాత రాళ్ళు కూడా పెట్టుకోవాలనేది కూడా మనకు ఎవిడెన్స్తో సాహిత్యంతో పాటు దొరికిందండి. అందుకనే
All right, Krishna Sagar Rao ji is with us on the phone line. Sir, this is said to be a sabotage plan because here is a PFI activist who has been taken into custody by the Nizamabad police, and allegedly he has confessed that the main work of the PFI is to spread communal unrest. Mr. Rao?
Yes. See, this is a shocking revelation, and for people who are in Telangana, they understand that whatever happens across the country leads up to Hyderabad somehow. Now, after the arrest of the four individuals who have been plotting terror, it once again brings Telangana back to focus. And we question very directly to the Telangana government as to what are they doing, or they're sleeping over these sleeping cells operating in different districts of Telangana state. What is the intelligence capability in Telangana? What is the police doing in districts? And how is Nizamabad SP, not moved out from his role for his failure? I mean, he has only after the Udaipur murder, these revelations have come out and the central intelligence agencies have given the lead. Otherwise, what are these police forces doing in the districts? These are big questions which the Telangana government has to answer.
Absolutely, because they have been saying apparently, sir, that their main aim, what all that has been recovered from them is said to be incriminating and provocative material, but it remains to be seen how exactly they were operating right under the nose of the police and the administration. Because if they have been going on for so long, they've been saying that they have trained at least 200 people, vulnerable youth.
So this is the direct outcome of the appeasement politics in Telangana state. This is what BJP has been against throughout. See, not only that, just for the electoral advantage, seeing the other way is going to damage the internal security fabric of this nation. All the regional parties in this country are doing this mistake just for few votes. And it is very shocking, very painful to see that, our own people are promoting extremism indirectly. If they don't intend, I understand, but unintentionally, for your own selfish politics, you are allowing an entire system operate without any fear. And
right,
now, only when these kind of issues come out, does people understand that the regional parties have become
absolutely, because there seems to be a sinister
India.
plot, rather a bigger plot, not just listening to Telangana or even Andhra Pradesh or to the south, but to the entire country. That seems to be the very idea to spread communal unrest. Thank you very much, Mr. Rao, for joining us here on the broadcast. So, Amit, coming back to you on that, that's the BJP reaction coming in so far because they're questioning the police and over the gross inaction as to why there was no action when these workshops and physical training that was being conducted.
Actually, the shocking part is that the people from neighboring states, including the Andhra Pradesh, were regularly visiting Nizamabad, Nirmal, and also in Nizamabad there are sensitive areas. Actually, in Bainsa, we have Times Now has covered from ground zero how clashes broke out, how many residences were burned to ashes, and police are also now investigating the angle that these PFI
so, Amit, interrupting you again, Mr. Ratan Sharda ji is with us on the phone line. Mr. Ratan Sharda ji, this is a claim that has now been made of said PFI activists who have been taken into custody by the Nizamabad police. They have been alleging that there have been workshops that have been running across the country because their main aim is to spread communal unrest, sir.
See, most of Indians do not know that Hyderabad was once the center of Islamist supremacy. During the time of Nawab, who refused to merge with India, at that time Razakars were the major force who wrought up or havoc upon the Hindu population, majority population in Hyderabad state, killing, raping, looting the Hindus there. Then finally, till the police action by Sardar Patel, there were people who said we'll only go with Pakistan, we'll shed our blood and all that. That Razakar is the new avatar of Razakar is MIM, that is AIMIM now, and they had this person Qasim Rizvi who ran to Pakistan and handed over the organization to grandfather of Mr. Owaisi.
Right, sir.
The labels have changed, everything has changed, but the language hasn't changed. The most vituperative language is used by AIMIM, and they have actually increased the sense of Islamization of Hyderabad. And especially in that old city, and that is the reason why such people find place in this state, and were surprised if the PFI volunteers have been found in Hyderabad. Because
right, sir, because the question only arises if that is the PFI possible hand behind this, then why isn't the organization being banned across the country altogether? Why no definitive action? One all when it comes to a ban against the said organization. Why do states have to do it separately, sir? That is the question also being raised. Mr. Ratan Sharda, thank you very much for joining in. Somit, to you as well. Try and get more reactions from the police's side and political reactions on the same. Let's quickly move on to the